Welcome to the next episode of What's Crap on WhatsApp, the voice note show that investigates the crap shared in your WhatsApp groups. I'm Andisiwe May from podcasting company Volume.
And I'm Taryn Curry from Africa Check, the continent's leading fact-checking organization. Today we have 3 claims to investigate.
Can onions cure baldness?
Are there 5.6 billion women in the world to just 2.2 billion men?
Does this post show Africa's immense size?
Let's get fact-checking.
The first claim for this week's episode is a Facebook post which is claiming to give advice on how to get thicker hair and cure baldness. Please share this secret with us, Taryn.
It claims that onions are rich sources of sulfur, which is a building block of keratin. So apparently onions not only help prevent hair fall and breakage, but also make your hair stronger and healthier. The post then gives instructions on how to make an onion juice and coconut oil mixture to apply to your hair and scalp.
I bet that smells terrible. Hair loss, also known as alopecia, can affect the whole body, not just the head. If the hair on your head starts to thin and become patchy and it does not grow back, then you could become bald.
Although baldness is more common in men, it also happens to women, and it's usually hereditary.
Okay, but is the cure for this condition being freely advertised on this Facebook post?
Africa Check spoke to Dr. Kevin Alexander, a hair loss specialist and founder of Dr. Alexander's Hair Loss Clinic in the Gauteng province in South Africa, about the claim. He said there is absolutely no clinical data to back up this claim, so it is pure nonsense.
Alma Titus, a trichologist at the Trichology Center in Cape Town, South Africa, said the claim was possibly made because onion juice gives a burning sensation on the scalp, same as garlic or chili, and this could increase blood flow to the area.
But Alexander said that no genetically inherited condition can be cured. But some, including pattern baldness, can be controlled. There are only a handful of prescription medicines which have ever been proven to reverse and control pattern balding, and there are all prescription items which have been put through clinical trials.
He also warned against following the advice in the claim, saying it would be damaging to the keratin layer of your hair shaft to use onion juice on a regular basis on your hair and scalp.
This claim is crap.
Next up for today is a graphic posted that warns why ladies, both the married and singles, have to rethink before treating any man like trash. Hold up, what?
Yeah. It claims that United Nations data shows that out of a global population of 7.8 billion people, 5.6 billion are women and just 2.2 billion are men.
Wait, so this would mean there are more than 2.5 times as many women on the planet than there are men?
Yeah, it's crazy. It links to a 2019 article on the website of The Independent, a Nigerian newspaper, with the same wording.
The first quarter of 2019 would be the first 3 months, January, February, and March of the year. But the UN doesn't publish population estimates every 3 months. It publishes them every 3 years in its World Population Prospects, also known as WPP. This is produced by the Population Division of the UN's Economic and Social Affairs Department. Its most recent edition, the 26th, came out in 2019.
And there is no such UN publication as the First Quarter Demography Report 2019. According to WPP estimates, the world had a population of 7.71 billion people in 2019. Of these, 3.82 billion were female and 3.89 billion were male.
So this means there were actually slightly more males than females. 50.42% of the global population was male and 49.58% female.
This claim is quickly debunked as crap.
Lastly, we have a claim that seeks to explain to those of you who don't know how big Africa really is. A Facebook post includes a map of Africa. Arranged inside are smaller maps of other countries, including Portugal, Spain, Belgium, France, Germany, Switzerland, Italy, the United Kingdom,
China, India, Japan,
the United States,
and Eastern Europe, with no individual countries labeled.
What's going on here?
The map suggests that the continent of Africa is at least as large as all of those labeled countries and Eastern Europe combined.
Using a reverse image search, we found the map in a 2010 article on the website of National Public Radio in the United States. The headline reads, "How big was it, really? A new way to think about the news."
Yes, here the map is credited to designer Kai Kraus, who calls it a small contribution in the fight against rampant immappency, a wordplay on illiteracy.
We then did a Google search for designer Kai Kraus map of Africa, which led us to a page on Kraus's blog explaining the origins of the map. He said, a few years back, there was an exhibition in a London gallery by the Royal Geographic Society, and the curator asked the Edge.org group to contribute unusual maps.
The idea, he says, was to roughly put all of them as puzzle pieces somehow fitting inside the outlined shape of Africa. This would be just a symbolic image. It may as well been just blobs to tell the story, but it actually worked pretty well with the real pieces, at least enough to get the idea across.
Data from the World Bank and the CIA's World Factbook indicates that his symbolic image does give a good indication of the immense size of Africa.
So it's correct.
That's all the time we have for today. Now you know what's crap and what's not.
Your friends and family can sign up for our show over WhatsApp. The number is 082 709 3527. Make sure to save us as a contact in your phone and send us a message.
You can find the show wherever you get your podcasts, from Apple to Spotify. If you listen there, you'll find show notes and a link to the fact checks.
We are also running a regular newsletter. You should subscribe. To do this, you can simply send us your email address on WhatsApp.
Or sign up at our website, www.whatscrap.africa.
Remember that you can send us a WhatsApp message, a picture, video, link, or voice note that you need fact-checked. Just forward them to us on WhatsApp. Our theme song is composed by John Bartman. I'm Taryn Curry.
And I'm Andisueme.
Bye for now.
Volume.